Just giving you a little update. I'm not sure how good the pitch is going to be. It's pretty smoky. It's getting hard to breathe again. Let's see. I don't know what picture I've got. Can't see. I think you're looking at me, I'm not sure. Hello everyone. I can't even see the screen. It's so bad. Try and come under the veranda and have a little, see if I can see the screen. Oh, there we go. It's just shocking at the moment. There we go, I can see a little bit now. Where are you? We're still at home. We're just, the fire's sort of come out around us now. We're not really sure what's going on at the moment. We're all just watching and waiting to see what happens. It's so bad, the smoke. Even when you got inside the house and it's all locked up, it's just so smoky. All the kids are struggling to breathe. My chest is hurting. We just wish it'd end, you know, like. The one good thing is that it's not really very windy today. It's sort of pretty calm. If those trees were bending over in the wind, we'd be in big trouble now. And this is going to go on forever, this. So in a way, we'd sort of like to get it over and done with so we could go back to our lives, but we're staying up all night. But we do have water tanks and stuff. We put these big water tanks in. I got my pump fixed up. That cost me a fortune to get that fixed. Because of the fires, everyone was getting their pumps and everything fixed, so they had the people gouged everyone. But that's ready to go, and I've got my fire reel all set up. This was part of the bushfire preparedness plan, getting all this stuff done. It's all metal, and like even the pipes coming out of the tank, they're all metal. Just don't know what's going on. Been sitting up all night listening to the scanner so we can sort of get an idea of what's happening. Come under here so I can see the screen. Let's see. We haven't left yet. We're still on watch and wait. We've just been like spending the time that we've got to clean everything up. Like the poor old kids, they lost a lot of their toys and everything. We had to take away a lot of their play stuff and everything. No, they haven't mandatory evacuated us yet. They've been asking people out along the road out there to leave. Not asking them to leave, but asking if they are leaving and that. And we just don't really know what's happening. Like I said, you can see it's all in flame all around up through there now, right through out towards Wombian Caves, and then it goes right out that direction, right out that way. So if the wind comes back at us now, we're going to be in a fair bit of trouble real quick. But so far the fireys have done a magic job, and the helicopters aren't flying here today, so that's the first time we haven't had helicopters over the house all day every day. Just don't know what's going on at the moment. You talk to some of the firemen and they say it could be another couple of months yet before it's all finished, because it's just so big. It's burnt out It's burnt 134,000 hectares, this fire so far. And it's just getting bigger and bigger all the time. We just don't know what we're going to do yet. But there's nowhere really to go because everywhere is burning. So if you evacuate, where do you evacuate to? To another fire? This is the problem we've got in Australia at the moment. 3/4 of the state's on fire. This fire goes from here right through to Sydney, to where Psycho Ducky was the other day in his video. He showed video of the fire. That's the other end of the fire, right up in Sydney. So this is a monster fire. They're calling it the mega fire. There's never been anything like it before, ever. Wind's starting to pick up now. They reckon they're forecasted today through to Saturday is going to be the worst fire conditions in Australia's history. So I don't know. We're praying that it doesn't pick up real bad, but they're predicting like 40-degree heat and strong winds. So thanks, Brian. Hey, Alistair. Yeah, we're still on watch and wait. Like I said, I'm sitting up of a night with the. You can get an app on your phone, and you can listen to the scanner, and you can listen to all the firemen. So I've been sitting up of a night listening to that, so the girls can sleep soundly and safely. You know, because you want to know if something's going to change, and it can just happen like that, and you've got to go, you know, so because it moves so fast. Yeah, I thought I'd jump on and give you a bit of an update. We've spent the last couple of days taking truckloads of stuff to the tip, anything that could burn, like plastic toys, and we used to have, like, this whole area used to be filled with kids' toys, like all boxes of stuff, and like little kitchens and play sets and all sorts of stuff all the way along. And we had to get rid of it all, It just had to go just in case the fire came. I think we've taken away 3 truckloads of stuff so it doesn't burn around the house and all that sort of stuff. It's been a fairly busy few days. The whole town's panicking. The people down the bottom here, they're moving their horses away. They got 8 horses down there, and they've only got 1 float, so they can only move 2 at a time. So they've been moving their horses out of there just in case it comes, so they don't get stuck. She pulled me up the road and was panicking the other day. I went down to try and get you some more pictures of the helicopters the other day, and the police had a go at everyone, and they threatened to confiscate phones. They evicted the owner of the property because he put up a fight against them. Moved to the States. I should do that, Alistair. We're all packed. We're all ready to go. We really don't know how close it is now because they're not telling us. They're not letting us down there to have a look. They're not. We can't go out there. All the roads are blocked off. They're not saying anything. So we don't know what's going on at the moment. No one knows anything. They're keeping us in dark. Like, they threatened to try to take everyone's phone, camera and everything off them that were taking pictures. They don't want it so much on social media. They don't want people to know what's going on, apparently. Hey, Coinworld UK. Yeah, we just don't know. We just like it to end. It's been going on for weeks now, and it could go on for months yet to come. And the problem is in Australia, when you have real bad conditions like real hot weather and real strong wind, if you get a tiny little spark, it can cause a massive fire because it's so dry, just from one little spark. And we've got a mega fire on our hands at the moment. And if the wind picks up, it'll be a disaster. Yeah, I can hardly even see the screen, I can't. Hey, Bryce from New Zealand. Yeah, everyone's helped us so much. We can't tell you how much you have helped us. What we got to get, Step Stacker did raise some money for us. We didn't know anything about it. We woke up one day and they were doing the fundraising for us. And we've used that money to buy food, get medicine for me, fix up the pump, clean up the house, get rid of all the rubbish and everything, and the toys and anything that could burn. Hey, Ashes C4, how you going, mate? Fair few ashes flying around the air at the moment. It's hey, South Carolina. If our plan was, if we were going to leave here, we were going to go up to Crookwell and stay up there. We got some land up there. We could chuck a tent on the block of land or something while we were sorting things out. But the fire's heading straight through that way, which is heading straight for Crookwell. So it doesn't look like we'll be heading that way. We're going to have to come up with another plan. Hello from Montana. How you going, mate? So hard just to read this screen, eh? Hey, Gleason. What's the temp there? It's getting up to about 35, 38 now at the moment in the shade. Come to stay. Oh, if it gets real bad and we get burnt out, we're just going to pack our clothes. Like, we've got clothes and stuff. We'll go away, I'd say, because there'll be nothing happening here for a long time. Stay at the beach. Well, the problem is it burns straight through. When it gets to go on, it'll go from here straight down through to the beach. So there'll be nothing left down there. You won't want to be down there either. Oh, there's sirens again. One bit of bad news is they've cancelled all the, at Christmas time every year, all the fire trucks. Yeah, I'll get some videos of the all the fire trucks out at Hilltop this afternoon when I go and pick up Tenny. And yeah, it's horrible. Just thought I'd jump on and show you guys. Hey Victoria, how you going? Yeah, rain won't help. We need the fire's that big. We need torrential rain for days to put this fire out, and we're not going to get it for months yet. We won't get good rain until winter. If we get rain in winter, we haven't had good rain for a couple of years now, so pretty much there's no chance of this fire getting put out by rain unless a miracle happens. The only way it's going to go out is by burning itself out. Yeah, we need a tidal wave. Yeah, I just thought I'd jump on and let everyone know what's going on. We've got the place pretty well cleaned up now. Oh, geez, it's been fun. You're going around and you're just chuck it, get rid of it, chuck it out. If it can burn, get rid of it. Try and make sure there's nothing to burn. I can't even see this phone at all, eh? There we go. Hey, Silver Gopher. Yeah, we're still on watch and wait. We won't know. We just have to wait and see what happens. It's the last day of school for the kids today, so they'll be at home with me from now on, so that'll be a lot better. We won't have to worry about them travelling through the bush on those roads and all that sort of stuff. But the firemen are doing a great job. They're doing 15-hour days. They're fighting the fires for 15-hour shifts every day. And then normally at the end of their shifts, they're calling in to the base saying that they're going to head home. And the base will say to them, oh, look, there's been a flare-up somewhere. And they go and fight that fire again for another couple of hours. So some of them are doing 20-hour days just to fight this fire. Poor buggers must be so exhausted. That's what I was going to say. They're cancelling the Christmas parade. They used to have the firemen always went around with a Santa on the back of the fire truck and handed out lollies to the little kids every year. And so this year they're not going to do it because they're too busy out fighting the fires. So we're going to get together with a few other people and put on a little parade for the kids, just with our utes and stuff, and just get someone dressed up as Santa and buy some lollies and stuff and hand them out to the kids. Try and give them a little bit of happiness at Christmas time. That's my biggest wish. Is I just wish we're still here at Christmas. I want to be home at Christmas with my kids, and after that, it doesn't matter, you know. Oh dear. No, wind's picking up now. Starting to howl. No. Yeah, my wife and kids have got asthma, so they're really struggling to breathe. It's getting hard. A lot of people are ending up in hospital. Thank you, Victoria. Everyone's been so good to us. Yeah, no, we're really a bit worried about Christmas Big Bank, but long as we're all together and happy. Hey, Silver Finder. Yeah, as long as we're all together, that's the main thing, you know. Oh, the helicopters are back now. I can hear them out in the distance now. It's pretty eerie when you're in trying to sleep and the helicopters are still flying. I looked it up today, and apparently they've got like a jet flying loops around through all the bush, checking out where the fire is all the time. So this jet just keeps flying big loops through everywhere. And when that jet lands, they send up another one, and that's checking out the fire all the time. So they're always checking on the fire. And they've got the big jet bombers and all that sort of stuff going. I think they're more up concentrating up further towards Sydney today. So yeah, our area out here is mostly tradies and young families out here. But when you go into towns like Bowral and places like that, that's a retirement village. And Mittagong and that, they're all old people. And when it gets into there, it's going to be an absolute disaster. Because the Highlands is like Sydney's retirement village. Everyone comes up here to retire, see? Sort of like Florida in America, but without the heat and the beaches. Oh, I'm bloody worried. Look, as you can see, it's just nothing but smoke. And it's sort of lit up over night time. You can sort of see it lit up all along the horizon, all around us now, right around, sort of like in an L shape. We've got the birdie over here ready to go. We got the birdie. We got him out of his big cage and we've got him in a little cage now ready to go, so we don't have to try and grab him if we've got to get out in a hurry. So we can just grab his cage and go. This is Emerald. Oh, thanks, Alistair. It's unbelievable the help we've had. Thanks, Cherie. We appreciate that. Hey, Nick. Yeah, so we've got little Emerald ready to go, and we've got cages up next to the chook sheds ready to rock and roll. If we've got to get out in a hurry, we can get them easy because they're like dogs, they follow you around. But little Emerald, he's hard to catch. But he's enjoying the attention, aren't you, Emerald? Yeah? He's loving being down close to everyone. A pretty little birdie. We've got, like in the little garden there, we've got all the water fountains and bird feeders and all that full, so that the all the birds and everything can have a drink. And we've got a couple of containers out around, so like kangaroos and wombats and everything can have a drink as well, because there's just nothing around for any of the animals to drink. That's the problem. That big dam over there is about the only water around, which is absolutely amazing. Bloody lucky to have that big dam there. I'll go back around the back where I can read the screen, because I can't see it really well out here. Yeah, the kids were devastated when they came out the back and saw all their toys gone. But we'll get them more later on. They get toys every weekend at garage sales and stuff, so. One of the few things we didn't get rid of was their trampoline. They absolutely love their trampoline. Oh, cool. Thanks, Big Bang. Yeah, sorry everyone's worried about us. We're all concerned here too. But so I just thought I'd jump on and let you know what's sort of going on. Like, we're still sitting here waiting. That's the hard part, is just waiting for it. Like, you know it's coming, you just don't know when it's going to get here. And I've got absolutely no patience either. I'd rather it just happen, get it over and done with, and then we could get back on with our lives. Yeah, it's terrible. Night times are the worst, because you know, everyone's in bed asleep and that, and it's dangerous. So that's why I've been sitting up of a night a bit. Yeah, it's just not fun. It's all starting to glow a bit out there again now. They reckon Saturday's going to be real nasty. Oh yeah, you can smell it inside of a night with the house all locked up. It still smells inside from smoke. It still seeps through all the little gaps under the doors and all that sort of stuff. So I've been trying to block all that up, especially for the kids. They're coughing and complaining about it all the time. See you, Alistair. Sounds like they got fire trucks down the bottom here now. Big dozers and stuff like that. They're trying to, they've got these massive big bulldozers out there. I haven't seen anything like them before. I saw them go out there. They're huge, and they're out there, and apparently they're cutting a massive big break between us and the fire. And they got them going day and night out there trying to clear all this land. And so the more they get done, then they start making it wider and wider, trying to stop the fire. All right, everyone. I just thought I'd give you an update, and I'll catch up with you soon. I better go and do my housework and all my chores. And I thank everyone very much. It's unbelievable being part of this community. It's amber, yeah, it's bad. All right, thanks everybody. I'll catch up with you soon. I'll let you know if anything changes. And like I said, I'm not going to take any chances with my kids. They're more important than anything else in the world. I'm going to try and dig me coins out of my trailer so I can do a pirate booty wheel of doom on the weekend. Try and have a bit of fun. That's the hard part, is we've got a lot of stuff packed up at the moment. So, but that's the good part, is, you know, we can just hook the trailer up to the car and just go, you know. Hey Phil, bury it. Yeah, no, we got it all in the trailer, ready to rock and roll. The only thing I don't have packed up and not insured is me general store collection stuff, like all my old signs and bottles and store displays and all that. If fire comes, that'll all go. That'll break me heart. But there's too much stuff there. I'd have to have a real big truck to take all that away. So. And there's no point trying to take it to a storage unit around here because they're all surrounded by bush, so they'll all probably go too. So, all right, everyone, bury it all, buddy. Yeah, I'm just praying I've done enough to keep everything safe. Like, I've got 20,000 litres of water there, which is, it's a fair whack. I can wet everything down and fight fires if it comes through slowly, but if it's coming through quick, I've got to go. Just depends. All right, everyone. I love yous all, and I'll catch you soon. How are the kookaburras? Can you hear the kookaburras? Well, that's my neighbour's property through there. You can see the fence line there. They actually let us cut down all these trees in here. See all the firewood and everything, all those trees that are cut down through there? They actually let us cut all that down so we could stay here. Because the council were going to kick us out because of the fire danger. And they said, oh, unless your neighbours let you cut down all those trees, they didn't think they'd let us. They thought that would be a way that they could stop us from living here. And the neighbours said, yeah, no worries, we want you to stay. And they let us cut all them trees down. So that was a big thing. We've cleared a fair bit here, like up the back of our house. We've cleared up to where those big trees are. That's all cleared up the back there. But you can only do so much. Their property's not real thick bush, so just never know. All right, everyone. I'll catch yous all next time. Love yous. I'm going to love yous and leave yous. I'll catch yous all soon. Thank you, everyone.